Hey, what's up, everyone? Today I'm about to read A Midsummer Night's Dream, Act 4. Unlike last week, I am feeling pretty rested, and I used a little bit of time this morning to catch up on my thoughts on Act 3. So I can now go straight into Act 4. Let's get into it right away. I might have to do a bit of logging in. Forgot about this. Give me a sec as I prepare this. All right, I am now logged in. All right, so the situation, from what I basically recall, is that Oberon has regretted his mischief. So Lysander is about to get set right. Let me read the cast as we go through this because I kind of forget right now. But Lysander has the potion on him again, so that he falls back in love with Hermia. Demetrius is in love with Helena. Oof. Now or no? He has the potion on him now. Oh crap! I don't remember that part. Um, oh yeah. That was the whole thing, right? With Helena not believing. So yes, they were both in love with Helena, but now Demetrius is going to remain in love with Helena, and Lysander is going to fall back in love with Hermia. That seems right. Okay, I'm forgetting some bits of the action, but that's basically the main thing here. The wedding is still coming up, and these guys are still preparing their play, even though it got thrown into disarray due to Robin. So we'll see what happens with basically these guys, as well as with Oberon Titania, who is still in love with the little Indian boy. No, who is currently in love with Robin. No, not Robin. With the Bottom, and the general framing device of Theseus and Hippolyta. We're gonna come back and loop around to them at some point. All right. So again, I've never read this before. It's my first time reading this, so I have no idea what's gonna happen. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Act 4. Let's go. Titania, Bottom, with the ass head still on. Um, it's so stupid. But okay. Peas, Bottom, Cobweb. Look, the fairies are here, and Oberon, and the king. Oberon the king. So all the fairies are gathered together except for Robin. So I'm guessing these are Titania's train. Oh, that's the folio has the four lovers sleep through the action on stage. Interesting. Okay, so that's an interesting way of staging that. Yeah. So everyone's here. Here we go. Oh, right. We had Titania taking Bottom away to bed. So so the seduction of Bottom is about to begin. What a sexy scene. Uh, dude, it's such a if you act this, if you kind of stage this a certain way, this could be quite ridiculous. While I thy amiable cheeks do coy, and stick musk roses in thy sleek smooth head, fair large ears my gentle joy. Where's Peas Blossom? Ready? Scratch my head, Peas Blossom. Where's Cobweb? Get you your weapons in your hand and kill me, a red hip humblebee on top of a thistle. And good monsieur, bring me the honey bat. Do not fret yourself too much in the ash, monsieur. And good monsieur, have a care. The honey bat break not. I'd be loath to have you overflown with the honey bat, senor. I don't really get the joke here. It seems like there's like a joke somewhere there. Uh, ooh, yeah, let me fix up the zoom a bit. Oh, it's kind of that's definitely way too small. Is there some way to kind of the lines here are kind of huge, but oh yeah, you can just hide that. That changes it. All right. Oh, but no, this doesn't. This stupid framing doesn't go away. Okay. If I knew CSS, then I would be able to just remove this, right? Oops. Would I be able to remove it? Let me try. No, wrong one. Can I remove this somehow? Bro, I don't think I know how to do this. Okay, no. All right, I'm just gonna do this like left and right scroll when I need to. So I don't really care to understand this honey bag joke because like if I really wanted to, I could go back to Act 3 and figure out how what's this called? How Bottom has viewed every one of these characters, but main point is he's just being funny. He's just being an idiot. Give me your Neef. What's your will? Nothing, but to help Marvelous Harry about the face. Okay. So I guess he's aware of his looks now. Weirdly, you know what? This gives me some. I feel like Shrek, the movie, with the donkey, right, the ass, must have borrowed a little bit from A Midsummer Night's Dream. There's it's like a fairy tale. Well, actually, probably asses show up in fairy tales all over the place, and I just don't know enough fairy tales to know the references. But I wouldn't be surprised personally if Midsummer Night's Dream was in the it was kind of like in the sort of like general mental headspace of the writers of Shrek. I mean, this methinks I'm marvelous Harry about the face, and I'm such a tender ass. My hair do but tickle me. I'm a scratch. This kind of gives me Shrek vibes for some reason. I have good taste. Let's have the tongs and the bones. The fairies are leaving them, so now the two lovers are together. Oh, how I love thee. Oh, how I dote on thee. I begin to pity her doting on him. His hairy temples then had rounded with coronet of fresh and fragrant flowers, and that same dew, which sometimes on the buds was wont to swell like round and orient pearls, stood now within the pretty floweret's eyes. When I had at my pleasure taunted her, and she in mild terms begged my patience. Bear him to my bower. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah. Delivered the boy. Now that I have the boy, selfish Oberon. I will undo this hateful imperfection of her eyes. May all to Athens back again repair. Methought I was enamored of an ass. There lies your love. How came these things to pass? Silence a while. Robin, take off this head. Titania, calm music. And strike. Of all these five, the sense of all. Strike dead the sense of all these five. Strike more dead than sleep the sense of all these five. As in, we're trying to sedate them. They're already asleep. I kind of don't get it, but whatever. So they're dancing. Oberon and Titania are dancing. Now when thou wakes with thine own fool's eyes, peep. Oh, as in, with your own eyes, not through the eyes of a donkey. Okay. Uh, they're suddenly dancing, which is like overwhelming for me, but okay. Okay, so there's gonna be a double wedding of Theseus and Oberon to Hippolyta and a double, not wedding, a double party, I guess. I forgot to say the queen's name, but the queen is Titania, right? It's already morning, so we're done dancing. That I'm assuming. So then my queen in silent sad trip we after night shade. What? Oh, then my queen in sad silence we trip after night shade. And this goes back to Act 1, where we kind of, in the exposition, when we were sort of explaining the magical characteristics of the fairies. Come, my lord, in our flight, tell me how it came this night that I was sleeping here with these mortals. Tell me what happened. So the fairies are all gone, and now we have, oh, Theseus coming with Hippolyta and Aegeus and all his train. Go, one of you, find out the forester, for now our observation is performed. We shall have the beginning of the day. My love shall hear the music of my hounds. Hounds, whatever that means. Uncouple in the western valley. What? I don't get it, but we're gonna let the dogs go. In the early morning to go bark at stuff. Dispatch, I say, and find the forester. We will, fair queen, up the mountain's top and mark the musical confusion of hounds and echoes in conjunction. Hounds and echo in conjunction. Okay, so the dogs will start barking and howling or something, and it'll be a general chaos. I was with Hercules and Cadmus once. When in a wood of Crete. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't even know how to pronounce this. Is this Crete? Crete. When in a wood of Crete, they bade the bear with the hounds of Sparta. Okay, so we're suddenly having a random little essay on dogs. Okay, never did I hear such gallant chiding. For besides the groves, the skies, the fountains, every region near seemed all one mutual cry. I never heard so musical a discourse, such sweet thunder. We're sort of we're sort of waxing poetic about the sound of dogs, um, which is powerful enough uh, to scare away a bear in the forest. And maybe that's the whole purpose of this. I'm not 100% sure. Is that why they're letting the dogs out to go and clear out any animals? My hounds are bred out of the Spartan kind, so fluid, so sanded. Sure. Delapped. Thessalian bulls slow in pursuit, but mashed mouth like bells. A cry more tunable. So we're really talking about dogs a lot, um, and about how pleasant it is to listen to them bark. I wonder if this is mainly a sort of comic device where the dogs on stage are not really dogs; they're just human beings, human actors, and so you're just having them like be ridiculous, like you'll have these human actors act as dogs and barking, and it's sort of a basically it's just a joke. Like it's like yeah, I could see how that would be why this whole little like like passage, this little flight of fancy regarding the dogs is stuck in here. So because it's just ridiculous to have, men sing songs, howling as dogs. So yeah, I could see that. Okay, so Aegeus is the one now, kind of drawing our attention back to the situation, the plot. No doubt, they are here early to attend our wedding. Oh, okay. So this is the obviously the happy ending that we're about to get. Um, we're gonna wake them with the horns, yes, and then suddenly they're all gonna be in love. Hermia is gonna choose Lysander, and Lysander's gonna love her back, right? I guess it would be kind of funny if there was a crisscrossing of some sort, but it seems kind of unnecessary at this point. Plus, I think the potion antidote doesn't allow that to happen, so we kind of should know that they're gonna fall. Like this is supposed to lead to a happy ending. Oh wait, so the lovers all. I missed this little instruction. Okay, yeah. Yes, so they're all awake now. Pardon, my lord. I pray you all stand up. The lovers stand. Um, okay, so already we are looking at their faces and we can tell that they actually are at peace. So that means that the potion did the job. Okay, and so Lysander is just being stupid and just explaining, "Oh, I was actually gonna, okay, I was actually gonna leave." Like, okay, why? That is, that's silly. Uh, And Aegeus, I guess, right? He didn't like Theseus. Sorry, he didn't like Lysander. So obviously, Aegeus is like, "Oh my God, how can you say that?" Demetrius is now saying, "My lord." Okay, so far true, but my good lord, I don't know not I wot not, as in I know not by what power my love to Hermia melted. Seems like an idiot, yeah, like a momentary idiocy or idle god, a worthless trinket, which in my childhood I did dote upon. Now I love Helena. Oh, so Aegeus, there's a this whole story is the tragedy of Aegeus. Okay. uh, Aegeus gets the short end of the stick here. To her, my lord. Um, yo, Dominic. Dominic, ridiculous. Thank you so much, man. How's it going? I'll come back after I finish this little passage to this. To her, my lord, was I betrothed ere I saw Hermia, but like a sickness did I loathe this food. Fair lovers, you are fortunately met. Of this discourse we more will hear anon. Okay, so Theseus gets to reply, Aegeus, I will overbear your will. Shut up, father. Okay, so the king is overriding the father. So the father is kind of seething, the way I'm imagining the scene. And for the morning now is something worn. Our purpose hunting shall be set aside. Away with us to Athens, 3 and 3. Come, Hippolyta, and now they all leave. And Theseus has just shut down Aegeus. Everybody is loving each other. Whoa, 1580. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Wait, where did I get hell yeah, dude from? It's like a bagel or something. I got like bagels at work. Hell yeah, dude. Is that what that is? I'm forgetting this meme. But dude, 1580. Congratulations, Dominic. That is awesome. Oh, it's definitely not me. It's all you. It's all you. But I'm happy that I could. I'm happy that I could help in what little way I did. Actually, I'm not even sure because we never really talked about SAT before, but I am curious. And, maybe someone in the future who watches this stream might be curious too. Uh, what was the thing that helped you the most on the English? If you got it sounds like you got like a 780 or 790 on the English, maybe 800, that'd be funny. So yeah, if you could share a tip for future viewers because this chat is visible, then yeah, well let's just frame that up. 1580, super legit. Congratulations. I'm happy you could be done with it and move on to the next stage in your life. Maybe you're a rising senior, so maybe you're starting to think about your college application essays. Good luck with the next step. That is awesome. These things. So I'm back to the scene right now. Hang on. The Theseus has left with Hippolyta. So the wedding. Oh, the dogs was for hunting, by the way, which I totally didn't get earlier. That makes sense. So they were just doing some early morning hunting. They're gonna begin the wedding soon. Far up mountains turned into clouds. What is he looking at? Methinks I see these things with double vision when everything seems double. Oh, wait. That's weird. That's an interesting bit of conflict. Whoa, this is such a trip. I did not expect this. This sort of like a meta uh I'm lacking the language right now for this, but like it's sort of like doubting it's was this all a dream? What's there's like a word for this, right? Let me — TV tropes. Was it all a dream? All just a dream. Well, so I guess Midsummer Night's Dream is kind of the beginning of this little trope, or maybe not the beginning, but one of the early dream within a dream. Okay, normally this really grates on then what was the point? Oops. But it works if it's humorous. Oh my god. Oh, sure, allow ads. Refresh page. Allow ads. I will definitely allow ads for this website because this website's actually dope. Wait, so Midsummer Night's Dream has to come out here, right? But or does it? I don't know. I'm just double checking because this is such an interesting theater. Yeah. Or they just decide to pretend it is. Okay, interesting. And then the title is Midsummer Night's Dream, right? So this is such a crazy. You know what? It's crazy because it's right in the title. It's right in the title. I did not predict this at all. Like, uh, at the very end, it's like we kind of cast into doubt whether the fairies are real and like this whole thing about like falling in love. It's all sort of kind of dreamy. Like, how did I fall in love with you again? You know, like that whole thing. This is such a cool twist. I really didn't expect that. All right, so let's go back. Dominic is saying number one tip: be meticulous with the reading. Spend more time reading than answering. Oh yeah, yeah, that's a big part of my strategy. Reading allows predictions, and predictions allows or increases confidence. Yes, and every question has pretty obvious evidence from the text. If you read correctly, you'll be able to see the evidence. Yes, yes, and I know the distance from reading like a Shakespeare to reading an SAT passage seems kind of great, but really, what I'm doing on the SAT is pretty similar to what I'm doing here. I'm just struggling to and then succeeding in comprehending what's happening. You know, that's what I'm doing here. You know, Shakespeare's not easy even for me to read, so I struggle through it, but then I figure it out, and then I build up the image in my head, and then and I move forward when I understand. And if you can just do the same thing on the SAT reading, depending on your level, obviously you might not be able to do that within time. So you have to be strategic with your time usage. But if you can just do that, um, it will help you with with your score, as it did with Dominic, as it did for Dominic. Yeah. Thank you for sharing those tips. Dude, this wild. I did not expect this. It's like, how come I love you? That's like, what happened? Everyone's just like dazed. Are we? We dreamed. Do you not think the Duke was here and bid us follow him? Yeah, and my father and Hippolyta, and he did. So we're awake. Let's follow him. And by the way, let's recount our dreams so that they're going to tell each other. So just as Titania is going to be told the story from Oberon's perspective, these lovers are going to be telling each other their perspectives. Um, yeah. Uh, nice, Dominic. I'll wait for that. Here we go. When my cue comes, call me. I will answer. My next is most fair Pyramus. I will. Oh, dude. Dominic is feeling nice and generous. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Nice. When my cue comes, call me and I will answer. Oh, Bottom is the last one to awake. Oh, poor Bottom. I forgot. Bottom is getting the real. Is really getting shafted here. Uh, he truly loved Titania, and now what? Oh, but here, my most fair Pyramus, he weirdly he goes straight into his role as the actor for Pyramus or for Thisbe. Hey ho, Peter Quince, flute, snout, starveling. Good lord, left me asleep. I've had a more. Oh, so he kind of forgot the whole thing and now is seeing it as a dream. I've had a dream, past the wit of man to say what dream it was. Man is but an ass if you go about it to expound this dream. It's. I would be an idiot. I would sound like an idiot if I tried to explain this dream, but me thought I was. There's no man can tell what me thought I was. But Patch the fool will offer to say what me thought I had. Okay, so he's just repeating himself over and over right now. The eye of man hath not heard, and the ear of man hath not seen. Man's hand is not able to taste, his tongue to conceive, nor his heart to report what my dream was. So he's just, in a very verbose way, uh, Dominic, ridiculous. You're kind of being bottom right now with the. Thank you very much. I will get Peter Quince to write a ballad of this dream, and it shall be called Bottom's Dream because it hath no bottom, and I will sing in the letter of the play before the deep peradventure to make it more gracious. I will sing it at her death. Okay, so Bottom is promising us a kind of ridiculous ballad at the end. So this is funny. So short version, this my quick summary of this is, oh my god, you're not gonna believe this dream. This dream is ridiculous. I cannot. You're not gonna believe this dream. I cannot. I don't even know how to tell this dream, but I'm gonna write a ballad, and just you wait. You're gonna get it at the end of this play. So we're just doing a little bit of expectation setting there, and we're at the very end of Act 4. So here we go. Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet? Your card is declining. Okay, thank you for maxing out your card on me, and thank you for supporting the channel. This channel, I haven't actually made a decision on what I want to invest the money I get from this channel in, but it will not be going to me really. It'll be going to something related to the channel. So I'll kind of share news on that when I have my head on straight. Have you sent to Bottom's house? Is he come home yet? Okay, the actors are out. The actors are out. Thank you. He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported. All right, peace out, Dominic. Thank you very much for the support. This channel, my small, very unoptimized, very not catchy, very casual streaming channel thanks you, and you will be you are actually the very first to ever give me a super thanks. I think it's called super thanks, right? So you will if this becomes a bigger channel in the future, that will be your record. The first guy to ever give me a super thanks. Thank you very much. Okay, so the actors are all back and they're looking for Bottom. He just left, right? Yeah, he did leave. He cannot be heard of. Out of doubt, he is transported. Without him, we can't do the play. It's not possible. You have not a man in all Athens able to play Pyramus, but he. The best way. Okay, so this is obviously a bit of verbal irony here. We know that he's not smart, but Flute is saying that he's the best person. I wonder if Bottom is supposed to be hearing this, but I guess not. Yeah, I guess not. So they're really just saying it. You must say paragon, and paramour is, God bless us, a thing of not. Yeah, paramour is a lover. Is a oh, there's a term for this, but I forgot. It's like an illicit lover. Masters, the Duke is coming from the temple. There's 2 or 3 more married. We had all been made men. Oh, what? They're If our sport had gone forward, we had all been made men. Oh, so they actually miss out on their play. And then bottom is here. Oh no, okay, they're not missing out on the play. Uh, Families. Happy for happy for you, not so happy for your cousin, I guess. Masters, I am discourse to wonders, but ask me not what, for if I tell you I'm not true Athenian, I will tell you everything right as it fell out. Oh, so bottom is about to tell them the story. Let us hear. Not a word of me. All that I will tell you. Oh, wait, what? Is that the Duke hath dined. Get your apparel together, good strings to your beards, new ribbons to your pumps. Meet him presently at the palace. Look over his part. Our play is recommended. In any case, let this be have his clean linen. Let not him that plays the lion pare his nails, for they shall hang off with lion's claws. And most dear actors, eat no onions nor garlic, for we are to utter sweet breath, and I do not doubt, but to hear them say it is a sweet comedy. No more words. Away, go away. It's gonna feel kind of celebratory. I feel everyone's excited and happy and ready. Supposed to feel a lot of like, uh, is it serotonin? you know, you're supposed to feel all these feelings right now. Everyone's getting married, falling in love. Bottom is really excited to tell his ridiculous story to all of us. So uh, here we go into Act 5, which is for next week. If you want to catch up with me, go ahead and read Act 5 before next week, same time. And here are my general thoughts. I don't expect too much now. I just expect general celebration. I don't think I've ever read a Shakespeare comedy. This might be my first Shakespeare comedy. Shakespeare, Shakespeare comedy. So, because it's is it really my first? Yeah, I think it might be my first. So, because I've never read a comedy, I don't really have a sort of paradigmatic like image of what the final act is supposed to be. But I'm kind of expecting just a general party and general ridiculousness and hilarity. Just people being happy and saying dumb and funny things. I'm not expecting anything more than that. So we'll see what happens next week when I finish off this play. If besides A Midsummer Night's Dream, if you want to just join me in just general reading, I'm not pressing myself to read like a huge amount, but I am doing some casual kind of uh, reading in my downtime, trying to replace my habit of like doom scrolling or soccer, like Reddit and and like Instagram. So I've been reading Anna Karenina, which I don't. The copy of Anna Karenina that I have is in another room, so I can't show it to you right now. But I've been reading Anna Karenina. I was also reading two other books, but I basically started consolidating my focus onto Anna Karenina just because it's more fun. Um, I've been reading Eros the Bittersweet and The Bell Curve, but those two I haven't touched in the last week. So if you want to just share what you've been reading and just have somebody to keep you accountable, you can join the Discord channel. You can join the books channel in the Discord server, and the Discord server link is down in the descriptions here. So if you just click on the description, you'll be able to find the Discord link. All right, so that's it for me. And Chrome Dome is coming in. You got a 790 on the SAT for the reading. Oh my God. All right. Yo, Chrome Drone. Okay. Yo, congratulations. I guess it's, I don't think I've ever seen you in my streams before. So, also, hi. Good to see you in the streams. Thanks for just dropping that comment. And thanks for sharing, man. Means a lot to me that I can help you guys kind of sort out your test taking strategies. I know that a lot of times, especially gifted students who are actually good at school and good at their academics, they struggle on the SAT reading because of the superfluity of like bad advice that's out there. That actually is, it's self defeating for kids who are above like a 650 out of 800, And so I'm glad that whatever I did for you, it worked. Uh, I am about to close up the stream, but if you could share a tip or an insight that particularly helped you on the SAT, you could just drop it in the chat, and it'll be left there for anyone who kind of runs into this and wants to learn or hear your tip. If you could do that, I'd be thankful as well. And yeah, guys, Midsummer Night's Dream, fun stuff. Uh, Very easy reading, and this was actually the perfect reading for me during summer because summer is a very intense season for me. So it's good to get something light. Um, it's actually making me think I might want to do another comedy after this, just because I foresee myself being very busy for the next 4 weeks as well, 4 or 5 weeks as well. So I'm open to what other ideas you guys have for the book club. Right now, oh, my little backlog isn't here, so let me. Oh, I was thinking of doing Ovid. Hmm. But I am actually just. Oh, sorry, I'm not even showing my screen. Here's my screen. Uh, yeah, I'm actually thinking it might be good to do another comedy like 12th Night, maybe. Most popular Shakespeare. Yeah, sure. Much Ado About Nothing, maybe. Much Ado About Nothing. 12th Night. I feel like just doing all of Shakespeare for this year might be just valid in and of itself. Just because I've just not read that much Shakespeare, despite having even taken a class on Shakespeare in college. So it's just I haven't really read most of this, so I probably should just do it. Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe yeah, you know what, 12th Night or Much Ado About Nothing. Much Ado About Nothing seems to be a little bit more popular, so I might do that instead. Let me just do a quick thing. Meanwhile, while I pull this up, Chrome Jones says there's always one definite answer with logic. Uh, so fine, yeah. There's always gonna be evidence also from the text. So anything else will just be coming from just some random figment of your imagination that comes from your assumptions or your perspectives, your personal narrow perspective. Yeah. Stick to the text, figure out the logic that is in the text, and use that to get the answer. Thank you, Chrome Drone, for that tip. 1598 and 1599, isn't that the same as Midsummer Night's Dream? 95, 96, 98, 99. Oh, it's a little later. And then when's 12th Night? 12th Night is after that. Actually, maybe that works. Let's just do um, Much Ado About Nothing. Shakespeare. I'm gonna put this in second place right now because that is basically what I want to do. Another comedy would be good during my summer. That said, I'm still open. If I'm actually pretty open to changing my calendar as long as I know that there will be at least one person who will definitely read a book with me on the same schedule. If I know for sure that somebody's gonna read a book with me on the same schedule as me, um, which is like maybe streaming maybe up to 2 to 3 hours per week of streaming reading is uh, actual reading is probably like more like 1 hour, 30 minutes to 1 hour of actual reading, right? If you can do 30 to 60 minutes of actual reading, just slow, like, sorry, not slow, um, reading to yourself, and there's this particular book that you do want to read, or particular work that you do want to read, and if you want it to not be a much ado about nothing, just let me know what it is, and I'll consider it. And if you're guaranteeing that you're going to do it, I'll definitely read. Well, not definitely. It depends on the book, but I will likely read it with you. I'm happy to change my sequence if you want to read something. So just let me know, guys, if you're interested in doing that with me here. Okay, that's it for me. I'm gonna head out. Um, Thank you, everyone, for just supporting me and my channel. I'll see you guys next week for the final act of A Midsummer Night's Dream, or in the Discord channels where we talk about books and SAT and other things. All right, guys. Peace out. And until next time, keep on learning, keep on growing.